Oh, and let us know what you thought of us driving through the ice. Did it remind you of a scene at a Titanic, except... Welcome everybody, Ross McDonough, aka the Nomadic Veteran. Welcome to this week's video and to my channel. Right, if you haven't watched the channel before, I'm Russ, obviously, and I myself, that was ridiculous. Me, my wife, Caroline, our two dogs, Cookie and Ooch, live on a narrowboat down in London, UK. Before that we lived in a van, we travelled Europe for like 2.5 years. However, like I said, we now live on a narrowboat, and we're just documenting for you guys and for us as well. Anyway, so the last video I did was how we keep warm during winter in a boat, because it is ice, isn't it? You can tell at the moment, loads of snow. I think today was like -6 when I woke up, -5, -6. It's ices, to be honest. And one of the things we talked about was that we collect wood, and I found a really good spot where the council or whoever's done it has cut back some trees or cut down some trees, and they've just left the logs here. And I'm going to collect a couple of logs just because I can. I've got my trolley with me. We'll put a couple of logs in there, we'll go back, and I said in my last video that I had purchased a mini chainsaw. Now don't get excited, it is like a 6-inch blade, so it's a bit on the small side, to be honest, although as blokes we all know that 6 inches can vary. But if there's enough light, we'll get it back and we'll do a bit of chopping. And we'll try not to lose any fingers while we're chopping as well. I think that's the main thing that Caroline is a little bit worried about. Anyway, let's get these logs, let's get cracking. Good? Right, back of the boat, and here's a little something for you, teaching the Marines. By the positioning of the sun, it's about 3:30, so sunset in 20 minutes. Probably ain't gonna have time to cut them today, so we'll get them on the boat, and then we'll do it tomorrow morning, first thing. Good, let's get some hot wets on the go. Right, change of plan, people. Before we start chopping wood, we're moving basically. A couple of reasons for that. We're nearly out of water, and our toilets are pretty much full. Now what we could always do, we've got water tubs, so we can always go fill up on water by bike and then bring it back and put it into the tank. But it's only 30 litres and it doesn't really last that long. With the toilet situation, there isn't a toilet place nearby. It's a good 2 miles away, so I can bike there with a couple of toilets, but it's a ball lake, and it's time consuming, so we thought, you know what, we'll just move. The other reason we're moving today is because, essentially, if you don't know this, there are 2 types of boaters. The first one is people who've got permanent moorings. Those people, they pay for a mooring up and down the country, and that is your spot. No one else can have that spot. Perks of it is you don't have to move every 2 weeks. A lot of the moorings, if like you get a really good one, you will have water connection, you'll have electric connection, it's all good. So you're self-sufficient, not self-sufficient, but you never have to bother with moving, you never have to worry about your water sitch and all that, and power as well. They're good. Price-wise, really cheap, some of them really quite expensive. As you can imagine, London is crazy expensive for it. Now what we're classed as continuous cruises, which means essentially every 2 weeks we have to move location. Now it's not a case of you can just like literally move like 20-30 foot down the canal and be like, mate, we've moved. You have to screw the nut. They divide it into like approximately kilometre sectors, so you do have to move into the next sector. There is sneaky with you don't know exactly where the sectors are, but if you move a K, generally you'll be safe. And we spent 16 days at that location, so we were like, you know what, we will move. Now, don't get me wrong, we don't always, well, actually, very rarely do we screw the nut and move every 14 days. Sometimes we spent maybe 3 weeks at a place because it's a good location or work's got in the way, and we generally hate moving on a Saturday and Sunday because it's really busy, because everyone moves on a Saturday and Sunday. So we always try and do it during the working week as such, hence why we're doing it today. That is it, really. We've got a right ball lake here. Basically, our hose pipe, as seen there, we must have left water in it, and now we can't get water through it because it's frozen, so we're going to have to do it all by hand with these. This could take a while. Never mind, let's get on with it. The situation's got even worse. Luckily, a boat was passing by, gave us their hose pipe. It wasn't coming through on there, so obviously the water's frozen in theirs, and now the tap. So we're going to go back to doing it by hand, but the tap is pissing out. I've managed to control the leaking and such, but it's still pissing out, and we're not getting any. It's just done. So we're gonna have to find another one, which is a bit of a norse, really. Now I've got to tell this guy that I've broken the water point. Oops, sorry everyone. Right, it is turning into one of those days today. So that tap it's leaking out. I've managed to kind of control the leakage as best I can. The guy after me, who I got the hose pipe off, was like, I'll have a look, and he might be able to do something with it. He might be like a plumber, maybe. I feel really bad though. I felt guilty. I was like, mate, I've broken it, but he seemed alright, maybe a little moody. Hey? Yeah, it'll be alright. There's nothing we can do. Good morning. Right, we found a park up, or should I say mooring moor up. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, long day yesterday moving through the ice, which we probably, because where we started from there wasn't ice, and then when we got to where the sort of like the area we wanted to moor up, it was just you've seen in the video, is just ice. Luckily a couple of boats have been through it before and they kind of forged a path through. But if I show you this now, it's been a nice as night last night, -4, -5 again. It's just all completely solid again. So, oof. And to that end, we weren't able to get water yesterday, and we weren't able to empty our toilets. So it's a bit of a epic, but we're not too far from a water point and the toilet situation now, so we can obviously just go on the old bike and all that good stuff. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Anyway, it's time to use this new mini chainsaw which we got. So I'll give you a little look-see at it, and then we'll use it, and I'll attempt to not lose any fingers. So have a look. Right, proper basic little chainsaw, mini chainsaw. I think like 70 quid off everyone's friend, Amazon. Got some buckshy gloves, which probably won't stop you losing a finger. There's the beast itself. Look at that, eh? Unbelievable, 6 inches. Biggest 6 inches you've ever seen. There you go. Charger. bucksy little tools, oil, screwdriver, etc., and a spare battery. I don't know if this is going to cut through the wood, so what I'll do is I'll set some wood up, we'll have a little cut through, and we'll see how we go. Hashtag excited / nervous. Right, I thought I'd better don the gloves, just in case it might, you know, it might do something, if the worst should happen. Also, because safety's not a dirty word, I've gone for the old sunglasses, which is ideal for December, but still, it's, you know, it might help save the eyes if something should go wrong. Here we go. Should we just have a little listen to this? A little hairdryer. Watch this. Let's go. Now obviously I'm not an expert at this, so I might have been doing that wrong, but first impressions, it's not going to get through there. Let's give it another go. What do you think? I'm not overly impressed. However, we will persevere and we'll see if we can tackle one of these bigger logs. It's not gonna do this. No. No chance. Oh, we'll give it a go though, eh? Let's see what happens. No. I think then I have to stick with little branches like this, which is still good. So either you invest in a better one and a bigger one, dare I say it, or you just use it for branches. So I'll probably just use it for branches, but you know what, it was quite good fun, wasn't it? And let's cut these up. Yeah, see, that's good. What was I thinking? Look at this. I can't believe I actually thought that that would get through these logs. Ridiculous. Right, let's leave this video on this hint of failure. Usual shenanigans, people. If you enjoyed this video, thumbs up, baby. If you would like to leave a comment, maybe you can give me some better advice on one to handle mini chainsaws. Maybe there's better mini chainsaws out there. Ooh. Oh, and let us know what you thought of us driving through the ice. Did it remind you of a scene at a Titanic, except obviously with, you know, the, yeah. And then share the video, friends and family, because sharing is caring. And then I think I missed one, but you know what? It don't matter. Share, subscribe, like, subscribe. That's the badger. Anyway, until next week, laters.